What's the word, y'all? In this video today, we're gonna talk about this Terrence Howard thing. Come on, man. Listen, I've always wondered about dude. So you can't be salty that Sean did too. Yeah, Sean John went after Terrence Howard allegedly. Let's check this out. But yeah, this is Gene Deal speaking on it. Let's go.
Wreck.
That was a good movie. True story. Countless other been an actor for over 30-some years. Aurora, she said she wanted to have an entanglement. So now, Terrence Howard came out, and before him, another actor came out and said Puff called him while he was in bed with his girl and wanted him to come over. He said, "Who all at the party?" He said, "No, just me and you." Nobody paid that no attention. Now, Terrence Howard said he came over at first to be his acting coach. And he said that Puff was just looking at him like, hold on, let me get a little closer. He said Puff was looking at him like this. Terrence said, he was like, yo, my man, action, cut. He said, Puff never came out of character. The nigga was just saying, he said the nigga just looked at him like that. Now, the acting thing didn't work. Puff was engaged in trying to get entangled and trying to see how he could flip a real man, a dude from the Midwest who didn't care about how much money he had, who didn't care about getting his music or his production or anything done. He was trying to see, can he flip a real man? Hey, Terrence, want a drink? Not here for that. I'm here to play my music this time. Terrence goes and plays his music. Puff is like this.
I don't know about that part, bro. Because this is a thing, and we're all forgetting this. Puffy was the cream of the crop in the industry, no matter how you want to look at it. And come on, man, I did a video on Terrence before, and people got mad at me about what I said about how the man sat. Not how he spoke and sat, but just simply how he sat. Puffy probably thought it was a match made in heaven, because bro got some real ways.
Looking at him. He could see the frustration on his face. Puff never uttered a word. Terrence was like, what the fuck is this? Puff was like, have a drink. Terrence was like, I'm good. He leaves. Now, like Dr. DaCosta said, Puff have failed the whole LGBT gay community because he didn't know how to bring it home. Terrence Howard came back and he said this, y'all, and this is what they do to get other people involved in their bullshit. Puff did it to Jennifer Lopez. Puff was so close to Jennifer Lopez's personal assistant that he used to do favors for her just to know what Jennifer was doing. She used to pass that information on to Puff. And Puff used to say to her, yo, if it wasn't for me, you understand, she would have fired you a long time ago because she had did some shit and Jennifer was going to fire her. But Jennifer didn't fire her. She kept her on. So now Puff used that as a leverage. So Puff did not go straight to Terrence Howard because when he was looking at Terrence like this, Terrence wasn't giving no vibe.
On the part where he speaks about the personal assistant thing, it makes so much sense off the strength that that the level of how they did it, from the stylist to the manager to the this and that to the this and that, to where they want you to do certain things and they're like, nah, send him to ask him if he'll do this, then we'll send him to ask him to do this, then hey, maybe he'll put a skirt on type shit. But it's crazy the way all of this stuff plays out, y'all, off the strength that people know who and what Diddy did when he was doing it, allegedly.
So what he did was he went to his personal assistant and tried to fill out what Terrence was about and probably what Terrence could, would, should, or maybe would do. Tried to fill that out. You hear what Christy O said? That's one of my moderators. Y'all read that for a minute while I tell y'all this. He went to his personal assistant and tried to ask him some information if Terrence went that way. Terrence didn't get all the way into it, but I know I've seen it done. They went to the personal assistant, try to fill out what Terrence was about. That's why the personal assistant went back to Terrence and said, yo, Puff wants you to come through next week. He want to take you out. He said, take me out for what? He said, I think he want to fuck you. Terrence and Diddy took a picture together at a party. Oh, look what Diva said. Look what Diva said. That's crazy.
And I'm gonna keep it real though. Half the stories I don't believe. I really don't. I feel like a lot of these people are joining the bandwagon because everybody else is. We haven't heard nothing from Terrence in a while. But it's like, bro, why say something now? It was a lot of people really scared of that man because they're only speaking up about certain things now. So just imagine when he gets out, how quiet people would be. That's one thing that I don't rock with this whole situation. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.